What's up, good people? It's your main man, H. Cortez. 4 reasons you want to strongly consider the MyEcon Business Opportunity 2019. Let's get into it. All right, welcome back. For those of you who do not know me, my name is H. Cortez. I'm an author, wealth strategist, and serial entrepreneur. And my mission in life is to empower people economically with financial literacy with a strong emphasis on entrepreneurship and personal brand development. And the company that I'm going to talk to you about today, I think it is the best thing if you're here in America, and generational wealth is a huge part of your being, right? If it's top of your priority list like it is mine, right up there with oxygen, right? It's all about legacy. I'm going to give you 4 reasons you need to strongly consider partnering with this company in particular, but with yours truly along the way. So let's get into it, right? Reason number 1 is if you're thinking about doing anything in terms of business, you have to consider whether what you're getting into is a trend or a fad, or if it's an evergreen business. MyEcon is a personal financial success company, which means it's an evergreen opportunity, or it has evergreen products and services. So let's look at some of the products and services, right? We have a do-it-yourself credit repair model that will allow you to learn how to fix your own credit. Again, I'm all about financial literacy and economic empowerment, and all empowerment begins with education. So we'll teach a person how to fix their own credit. And because it's a do-it-yourself model and it's a digital product, we can offer credit repair for a cost that no one else can compete with, right? Aside doing all the research and do-it-yourself for free, we can offer this for $99 one time for someone to pay for it and own the product, and then it pays out a $50 commission to the actual marketer who promotes it, right? Or it's included in our affiliate membership, which will cost you $50 to start and $35 per month. So $50 to start, then $35 per month to become an affiliate with MyEcon, and this product is included. Let's look at another product, ID Pro. Identity theft protection is another product. Again, these products are evergreen, they're digital, so people can purchase them from your website and access them immediately. This sells for $8 or $7.99 and $14.95. $8 for a single person, or $14.95 for a family of 5, which is super cool because identity theft is the #1 crime globally. So when we say evergreen, will people always be needing to fix and repair their credit? As long as they never teach how credit works in school, people are always going to be trying to figure out how to fix this, because they're going to jack it up like I did. I went to college, I got on the college campus, first semester they said, hey, would you like to apply for a credit card? I was like, man, I ain't got no job. He said, your parents send you money from time to time, right? I said, yeah. Well, that's considered income. You qualify. Gave me a $300 credit card. I went straight to Lake of the Ozarks Outlet Mall and blew it, right? So people are always going to need credit repair. Identity theft protection is never going away. These are evergreen products, right? Then overall, our financial education. Don't laugh at me stuttering to get this stuff. It's hard to spell and write and talk at the same time, right? Our financial education in general is our main product with MyEcon. They're never going to teach this stuff in school. Why? Because of capitalism, right? What's my simple definition of capitalism? Those who know capitalize on those who don't know. Now, that's not a good thing. That's not a bad thing, right? Capitalism is a tool, just like money is a tool. Just like a hammer is a tool. I can build a house with a hammer, or I can crack you across your head with a hammer, right? Well, the person wielding capitalism determines whether it's good or bad. My dry cleaners knows how to remove stains, and I don't know how. when it comes to certain things. Should they be allowed to capitalize on that knowledge? Absolutely. So those who know capitalize on those who don't know. But like anything else, there are some people who will take capitalism and try to use it as a tool to harm people instead of to help people. So the number one reason, one of the 4 reasons you should be looking to strongly consider MyEcon in 2019 as a business opportunity is it is an evergreen solution. All right, so reason number 2 of the 4 reasons you should strongly consider MyEcon business opportunity in 2019. Just to recap really quickly, reason number 1 is MyEcon is an evergreen business opportunity, meaning it's not a fad, it's not a trend. People will always need financial education. They will always need credit repair. They're always looking to figure out how to lower their taxes. All of those things MyEcon offers, right? Number 2, timing. See, in real estate, we're taught that it's all about location, 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 right? When it comes to business opportunities, it's all about timing, timing, timing. See, every business goes through 4 phases, right? Start, penetration, momentum, then stable. That's stabilization. All right. Every business goes through these 4 phases, guys. And basically, when MyEcon started, it was about 14 years ago. Right? About 14 years ago. Now MyEcon in 2018, 2019 started here at 0. And they just kind of hummed along, just word of mouth, 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 right? And now in 2019, they are just beginning to penetrate the market, right? So imagine, just think, have you ever heard of MyEcon, right? 14 years in the game in the home-based business arena, but you never heard of it. Or 90% of the people on the in the market, and which is based in the U.S., so it's a U.S. market, 90% of adults looking for opportunities have never heard of this as a business. So we are right in market penetration. So if you are ever going to be a part of any business opportunity, the time to do it is in this phase before it hits momentum. Because in another 18 to 24 months, MyEcon is going to hit momentum, which basically means the explosive growth curve goes like that during the momentum phase. And guess what? To be in now and to put a team of marketing distributors in place with you, working with you, you're training and educating them so that you all can ride the wave of momentum. This organization is going to make a lot of people a lot of money if they position themselves right now, as we are just now starting to penetrate the market. And then you go from market penetration and momentum, and then you hit something called stabilization, right? Companies like McDonald's and Walmart are in stabilization, right? They're not really building as many new stores as they were 20 years ago. They're kind of replacing stores that are shutting down in some parts of the world. So they're stabilizing their market. Companies like in the home-based business industry like Amway, Mary Kay, Avon, those companies have been around so long now, they've already hit their momentum phase, and now they're just in stabilization. Could you jump in those companies today and make a boatload of money? Absolutely. But the day and age where a lot of people got wealthy without a whole lot of work because of the buzz of the company, and people were just jumping in because it was really, really trending, those days are gone for a lot of companies that have been around, like the Amways and the Mary Kays of the world, but they are still solid business opportunities. You can position yourself with MyEcon right now, as we are just starting to penetrate the market. Ride this wave of momentum and have a team literally of 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 100,000 people paying you $8 per month per person, and just ride that out as it stabilizes. Then on top of that, because My Econ is financial education, they're going to teach you how to invest and grow that money in some other areas. So again, if you're just catching this part and you didn't catch part one, it costs $50 to start with My Econ, $35 per month to maintain your membership, and they have a financial education product called Income Shifting Membership. It teaches you how to minimize your taxes, eliminate your debt, fix your credit, invest, and you can make referral commissions by referring the products and building a team where you get paid upfront commission, passive overrides, and residuals long term for building a huge organization. So number 2 reason you ought to strongly consider My Econ business opportunity in 2019 is the timing of which we are in this time and space as just penetrating the market. All right, so now we're on to reason number 3 that you should strongly consider My Econ business opportunity for 2019, and that is... Now, when you see this comp plan, you're probably going to say, Cortez, that should have been reason number 4, right? I mean, that should be reason number 1, right? But nevertheless, My Econ has what's called a base shop compensation plan. So it basically breaks down like this. And I'm just going to give you the first couple levels of pay. I will link a longer video that goes into more detail of the compensation plan so you can check that out. So this is how it works. This is you as a marketing director, right? That's how you start off. Everybody comes in, if they're looking to build this business, they come in as a marketing director. You're going to introduce your first MD to the team, right? My Econ is going to pay you $10 for introducing that first marketing director to the team. You're going to introduce your second MD to the team. My Econ is going to pay you another $10, right? One of the things I love about My Econ and this compensation plan, it is literally the fastest ranked up compensation plan in the industry because they want everybody to be wealthy. They want everybody to be recognized on stage, so they're making it really easy for people to rank up. Now, when you introduce your first 2 marketing directors to the team, you advance in rank to EVP, which stands for Executive Vice President, right? Not only will you get $10 per person on your first 2, you also get a $25 match on their future compensation when you train them on how to get good at marketing products and building a team, right? But here's why the base shop compensation is so crazy. Because now you introduce your third plus, because everybody that you personally introduced to My Econ at this point, My Econ is going to pay you $35 per referral. Yep, at Executive Vice President, you qualify for 100% commissions, right? Or nearly 100% commission because it costs $50 to join. You're getting a $35 commission out of that $50 every time you introduce somebody to the My Econ system, right? Now, you're saying, Cortez, I can't make a whole lot of money on $35 per referral. I'm going to be working like crazy. Well, that is if you don't understand leverage, right? Because what happens is, in order for your third marketing director to get to a place where they're making $35 per person they refer, they have to first introduce their first MD, which will pay them $10. Then they have to introduce their second MD, just like you did, which will pay them another $10. They'll pay them another $10. But guess what? My Econ is then going to pay you a $25 override every time this happens in your base shop, Well, Cortez, what do you mean every time this happens? See, once you get your base shop open, in order for someone to get out of your base shop, they have to leave to in. Now, I know I'm excited and y'all don't really understand what that means, but trust me, it's something for you to get excited about. Because when this person says, hey, wait a minute, Cortez, you're making $35 per person, I want to make $35 per person. What do they have to do? They have to introduce their first and their second marketing director, which will pay them $10. And you get paid another $25 per person. Because again, after they do this, they're jumping out of your base shop, but they're leaving you to in. And guys, this goes on through infinity, right? Now you're probably thinking, okay, Cortez, that's cool, but what happens when they jump out of my base shop? Just understand this. Every time someone joins your team anywhere, you get a check. Now, when you personally bring them on, it's a $35 check. If somebody else dumps them in your base shop, it's a $25 check. And then for the people who are outside of your base shop, it could be anywhere from $250 to $15. And this is based on your rank. Now, I'm not going to get into that again. Refer to the video that I'm going to link below that will show you a complete compensation overview. But guys, this is the team building compensation, and I will put this up here. When you train your team and they're in it for the long haul, which the average person stays in my econ for about 12 to 18 months, after month 5, now you qualify to receive the residuals of $3 to $8 per month per person. So, upfront commission based on your productivity. Override commissions based on your ability to train and duplicate yourself. And then residuals monthly based on your ability to maintain a good retention. Guys, that is the best of all three worlds, man. I love to be able to get compensated on my personal effort because that's the only thing I can control. And then if I control my efforts to train people well enough to be productive themselves, I get an override for that. And then if I teach people how to retain their team by developing team culture and incentives and really coaching and training and developing relationships with my team so they want to stick around, they want to have success, then I start participating in the overrides, or I'm sorry, the residuals long term. It's a flat out game changer. If you know anything about the network marketing industry, you know that it's tough as heck to be able to get this type of income with this little production. Come on. Most companies are sales based and you're going to have to sell $1,000 worth of products to get $100 commission. Not with my econ. It's basically focused on helping you build a strong residual by teaching financial literacy, which everybody needs in this country because they don't teach this stuff in school, y'all. Come on. Reason number 3, you ought to strongly consider the MyEcon business opportunity is they have a compensation plan that outperforms everything that I've seen, and I've been around the block a few times myself. All right, guys, on to reason number 4 that you ought to strongly consider the MyEcon business opportunity for 2019, and it is the company leadership. I'll start by saying this, guys. The owners and founders of this company founded this company after they were already way rich. I'm going to say it one more time. The owners and founders of this company founded this company after they were already way rich. I mean, one's worth about 600 million, the other one's worth about 200 million. They were way rich when they founded this company, but they founded it because they saw how the everyday average working person could build generational wealth using a simple set of strategies. And what are they? Number one, minimize your taxes through the W-4 tax withholding form. If you have a business, you can go into your HR department's office or go to irs.gov and download a copy of the W-4 form. On the second page, or it's not the second page anymore, it's actually the bottom of page 3, there's a line that asks you what do you have a business in layman's term, right? It says it in a convoluted type of way, but it's basically asking if you have a business. You reflect that you have a business on that form, your job will take less taxes out of your check, meaning you'll get a $200 to $600 increase for about 80% of people, right? So minimizing taxes to bring that money back in your household. Take that $200 to $600 per month and start knocking out your debt. Get yourself out of debt, because that's the reason you don't have money to invest in your long-term portfolio. So minimize taxes, eliminate debt. One of the other reasons that you don't have money to invest is because a lot of the debt that you're in right now, you entered that debt when your credit was less than ideal. So fixing your credit actually improves cash flow. You don't believe me? Get your credit score to 750 and then go refinance your mortgage and see if your mortgage payment don't come down by a few $100s per month. Same thing with your car note, right? We seen a young lady refinance her student loans and got those all the way down because of credit score. So minimize taxes, eliminate debt, fix your credit. That frees up the cash flow. Then they provide the education on how to get double-digit returns on your investments. So not only how to free up the cash flow, but how to grow the cash flow. And then for those who got any ambition, any ounce of entrepreneurial blood in them, they can make a ton of money referring people to this membership. So the leadership in place literally put this company together for people like you and me to have success financially and build generational wealth. The other thing about this leadership team is they do not take a salary. Guess how the founders of the company eat? From the comp plan, just like us. Right? If they want their monthly income to increase, they go out and recruit just like us. They go out and sell products just like us. See, a lot of companies in the home-based business arena starts to go haywire when the field starts outperforming leadership. Because let's be honest, the leadership salary is at a certain place. If I go out and recruit a big team and we all get super productive, then they start trying to implement things like where your commissions cut off at, and well, here's a law that was a clause that was in the actual comp plan that we didn't enforce, but all of a sudden you got too big, so it cuts into your commissions, right? Not our founders. They eat from a comp plan just like us. That's why the comp plan is so lucrative, right? If you didn't check out part 3 of this video, go back and check out the third reason that you ought to strongly consider my econ business opportunity. We talked about the compensation plan, and it's very lucrative because the founders of this company eat from the compensation plan. The founders of this company also built a large amount of their wealth through a company called Excel Telecommunications. If you've been in the network marketing game for a little while, you may be familiar with that company. I'll just give you this one stat. That company created the most millionaires in the shortest span of time in the history of network marketing and direct sales. And guess what? Our leaders took that compensation plan and they implemented it here. And because they knew that they could produce in that compensation plan because they had done it before, they said, we don't need to take a salary from the company. We're just going to go ahead and produce and become millionaires all over again in our own company using the same base shop compensation structure that XL Telecommunications had. Pretty smooth, right? That's the fourth reason that you ought to strongly consider the MyEcon business opportunity for 2019. So just to recap really quickly, number one, we have an evergreen product in an evergreen industry. People will forever be trying to figure out financial literacy, how to get more money, how to keep more money, how to lower their taxes, how to get out of debt, how to invest, right? We have other products like credit repair, identity theft protection, tax record keeping software, cashback mall. People will forever be using those products, right? That's what makes this an evergreen opportunity. Number two is timing. Guys, if you're seeing this in 2019, then we are just getting into market penetration, meaning you probably have never even heard of MyEcon until just now, right? But we've been around for 14 years. So timing, if you know anything about timing, man, we're about to hit momentum, in which case, like the old saying says, rising tide lifts all ships. But if you don't have a boat in the MyEcon water, that doesn't mean anything to you. But if you can get in now and start building you a team, especially if you're a leader and you've got good connections from past organizations and things of that nature, you bring them over here and y'all ride that wave of momentum. And I'd estimate we 12, 18, maybe 24 months before MyEcon becomes mainstream and it just blows all the way up. So timing is number two. Number three, the compensation plan is second to none. We have a base shop compensation plan, again, refer to the previous video if you haven't checked that out. And then I'll link to a full compensation plan video below that walks through the entire compensation plan, all the levels that you get paid and all of that good stuff. But the compensation plan is very lucrative, and we have the lowest rank up qualifications of any home-based business, network marketing, direct sales, MLM company in the business. And what's also cool is once you hit a rank, you never go backwards. They don't take the rank from you if you hit the rank and then you have some people give up on their dreams and quit, right? That's pretty cool. And then number four, leadership. The leadership of this company decided, after already being mega wealthy, they could have ridden off into the sunset and been straight. Their family straight, generations from now are straight. They invest a huge chunk of the profits so that the company is stable. It's a debt-free company, so you don't have to worry about them going bankrupt or anything like that. All the tools and technologies, a lot of that is proprietary that they've built in-house, so they own their tools and all that kind of stuff. It's just crazy that they put all of this in place after being mega wealthy themselves, so that you and I can have a fighting chance to build that same type of generational wealth for our children that they were able to build for theirs. And they made it incredibly easy. They don't take salaries. They build a business just like I do, and hopefully you will if you decide to partner with us. And they eat from the compensation plan. They don't take a salary. That is huge, guys, because that says to me that the compensation plan is always going to be fair and in favor of the field because they are in the field with us. So I'm your boy H. Cortez, man. If you like what you see, I want you to get back with whoever shared this video with you, or click on the link or text, use the information below. Whatever you're seeing, whoever got you on this, get back with them and let them get you started in your income shifting membership, and let us show you how to get your finances in order, then build a business in the financial education space, which is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and show you how you can leave that lasting legacy for you and yours. Till I talk to you next time, get your money up because you absolutely can do it, but more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. So hustle up.